Hello and welcome to Wingin It. And we are back with another game. This is game 2 from our first round match in the Rifleman's shootout against Honey Eater. So yeah, we won that first game very nicely, but it's best of 3, so we're going first here in game 2. We'll jump in and let's take a look. Let's see what we're going to get in our starting hand. Okay. Good array of options here, certainly. Good card draw, good, well, potentially good food access here with the honey buzzard. So we'll take a look at the tray and oh, here we go. Black-headed Gull. That is going to be picked up for sure by me. Visionary Leader or Enclosure Builder. Now, Visionary Leader could actually work out here. If we're going to be drawing a lot, if we have a Gull and potentially a yellow threat as well. So, interesting choices. Yeah, I do think this is probably what I would look to keep. Woodpecker, Merganser, Tree Sparrow all hit that first end around goal, but that's about all they have going for them. Not particularly inspiring powers themselves. Lots of worms in the feeder, so hopefully getting yellow throat and Gull down, and then honey buzzard afterwards should be okay. And I got to say, I am very tempted by the Visionary Leader here. Very, very tempted. I think drawing lots of cards is going to be my approach. Yellow throat, Gull, and Enclosure Builder. Starting with 1 with the Gull, there's no guarantee that you get more. I suppose maybe something like that burrowing out. Maybe I'd like to pick that up. I don't know if I've got time to do that round 1. I think I'm gonna go bold. We went bold for the bonus card last game, keeping Behaviorist. It didn't exactly work out, so let's see if we can go 2 for 2 here with another failed bonus card keep. But yeah, Visionary Leader, we are going to go for that. And I think it's probably just going to be that. Like I say, pick up this Black-headed Gull, we'll get that down. Hopefully we can steal a worm off our opponent. If not, well, there's loads in the bird feeder, so we'll get that. Get this yellow throat down, start digging. And I think we should be able to get this honey buzzard down round 1 as well with the food from the Gull, and that's going to help us out. So yeah, let's lock that in. And we'll see where it takes us. I mean, it's kind of a mixed bag on the end of rounds. Got a couple of egg ones, some tuck card ones, so I mean Chiff Chaff would be perfect. If I'm going to ask for any bird in the game, it's going to be that one. And yeah, turtle birds as well. Maybe with this Black-headed Gull food, we can look to get that down. Get some more birds for that one. But this blue throat could make things interesting. We'll see. We'll see if my opponent picks that up. Maybe I should have kept the berry purely for that, because blue throat and Black-headed Gull, you give food and then steal it back straight away. Quite a potent combo. But even if my opponent is going to use that blue throat themselves, as long as there's food in the game available for me to steal, I'm happy. So we'll see. We'll see what they do, but certainly for me, I'm going to be picking up that Black-headed Gull every day of the week. Alright, here we go. What has our opponent kept? Again, a single bird and a bunch of food. So they have kept blue throat food. Maybe they are expecting that, because, yeah, you should be expecting here. I'm going to take Black-headed Gull all the time. All the time I'm taking that, so yeah, I think we just get this down. We'll see on this blue throat. So I would expect, certainly when you've only kept 1 bird, I think well and blue throat could be the way. Got a Merganser popped up. Do they want to go for that? I don't think it's worth denying. I think I want to get this Gull down. That is important. That is definitely important. So yeah, I think they'll probably play blue throat, which means I've only going to have a rune to steal, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, so be it. So we'll get this Gull down. And yeah, who knows? I mean, maybe they'll want to pick up them again. So maybe this is a 5 brain play, because we delay them and we steal their worm, and then we can get this yellow throat down. So we'll wait to see on that one. But yeah, I think the plan for us is always going to be the same here. So they have gone with blue throat. How do I play this? If I lay eggs, take a worm, not blue throat, yellow throat. Then only have 3 turns left, and one of them is going to be playing the honey buzzards. I'm going to need to 100% get a worm there. I suppose maybe they'll give me some food with the blue throat, and that would help as well. Yeah, I think it is worth making sure I get the worm. I'm going to lay eggs here. I'm going to lay eggs first now. Now, the reason for that is they might just draw and give a worm out. In which case that saves me a turn. Or they might just draw and give any food, in which case I might still just force this. With whatever food and this fish. Because I know I have to lay eggs if I'm going to look to play this bird, so... Yeah, we'll see what they do. I would imagine they lay eggs first. But it entirely depends what else the other bird is. I mean, it could be like a harrier or something, so maybe they want to play that before even thinking about drawing cards. But it could be something completely unrelated, in which case, yeah, they probably just want to start drawing. And go digging. Go digging. It's classic early game Wingspan, this. Get Wetland birds down, start digging. But yeah, this Black-headed Gull is going to help out a lot. And I think we are just going to draw, because I think with the Gull, I think with this blue throat, of course this is going to give us food. Black-headed Gull is going to steal us some food, and then hopefully the honey buzzard at the end of this round 1. Hopefully this can get us some worms. And so food, we should be okay for food. It's just going to be about finding birds. So they have laid eggs. I think we take the worm here, because the decision is between if I draw, I then have an extra card and 1 less food. Because I'd be forcing down the yellow throat, but then I have an extra card in hand. If I take food, I have an extra food and 1 less card, and I think I'd rather have that, because like I said, I'm going to be seeing so many cards here. I'm going to be seeing so many cards that it's, yeah, not going to be a problem at all. Yeah, being able to get cards. So food I would like to keep for sure. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, maybe they want that burrowing owl, so maybe they would draw and give a worm anyway. Looks like they are drawing. But yeah, worms would be good. Okay, they did take it, but they didn't choose worm. They took a rodent, so that's interesting. We are going to play yellow throat anyway. But yeah, I think, I don't know, they must, if they want to play this burrowing owl for the end of the round, they're going to have to give out a worm. And so yeah, we are going to be able to play this honey buzzard. That's going to be good. But otherwise, we're digging. We're looking for tucking birds. So something to get eggs. I mean, bush tit would be great. As I said, chiff chaff doesn't get eggs, but it gets lots of points. Mute swan, any of those kind of birds, they go great with this Black-headed Gull. So if we can get 1 or more of those, so we're going to be seeing 4 cards a turn, which is much, much more than our opponents. So I think we give ourselves a good shot there of being able to find some good stuff. It's just all going to be about, yeah, whether they have food to steal, but hopefully with this blue throat, throwing a bit of food around. I'm going to have extra food, but they are also always going to have extra food that hopefully I'll be able to steal. So yes, hopefully they draw again here and give out a worm. But as long as they have a food, and as long as I can steal that, if I have to force this buzzer down, it's worth it, because it should, touch wood, it should get me some worms with that teal power at the round end. And we'll see where that is going to take us. Alright, back around to us, and they have not given food, or they've used up all their food. That is very irritating. That's about the worst case scenario that we could have had there. Ooh, okay. Okay, do I bide my time laying eggs? Because I think surely they're going to draw cards next and give out food with the blue throat. So I think I'm going to need to lay eggs at some point. I'd rather do it now. So we'll do that. We'll do that. So that's just biding time, because I don't want to draw cards when I can't steal a food. I want to wait. I want to let them. Draw cards first. Hopefully, not just give me some food, but as I said, give themselves some food that I can steal. And yeah, should be able to get this honey buzzard down. That's going to be crucial. And then the digging can commence. So it does look like they have drawn, and they have given out food. It's a rodent. I think they're going to try and get this. They're going to try and get this burrowing owl down. So maybe what they're thinking here is that I steal the rodent, they get a worm back, and then they use the blue throat to get the rodent placed, because there's none in the feeder. Yeah, we'll just draw. Cowbird, Martin, there we go. There's the tucking birds that we're potentially hoping for. We'll steal the rodent because we have no choice. Means they're going to give out another one, which is a bit annoying. Because I don't really need rodents, I need worms, but hopefully this buzzard is going to deliver. And yeah, Martin. Where does this Martin go? That's going to be the question. I think probably we get rid of the robin. I think food is going to be okay. Because yeah, we could pivot. Could put this in the grasslands and then use it just as our egg source and our point source as well, and hope that blue throat food keeps coming. And then obviously when we do have to go and draw cards, we'll get a bit of food from the Black-headed Gull as well. Yeah, there's the other rodent. So yeah, they do seem to be planning on getting burrowing out down. I wonder if they might have Rodentologist or Falconer or something, because yeah, you wouldn't normally see that picked up in round 1. But if that's the case, they might give out more rodents. So I'm going to spend them all now. Let's get this honey buzzard down, and we'll see. Please give me some worms, because as I say, getting this purple martin down is going to be important. Wherever it goes, I'm going to want to get it down. So yeah, neither player hitting the centre round goal. I'm kind of okay with that. As I said in the last game, most of the time you're going to get tie. And if both players are missing points, then that's about as much of a tie as you can ever see. So yeah, strong start for my opponent, certainly in terms of point scoring. Oh, they've drawn again. I hope it's not a Raven situation, but it may well be. Okay, let's use this honey buzzard, please. That is not what we like to see. That is not what we like to see. And I think in the tray, that is also not what we like to see. Oh my, okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. If they have got a Raven, well, they've just found the perfect grasslands to go around it. With those 2 tucking birds and all these cards in hand. Yeah. That is bad. That is bad news for us. Hopefully the good news is that they're going to give out a worm, please. I'm desperate for worms. They have given out a worm. No, they've given out... Okay, the fish must have been... Yeah, the fish must have been last round. Okay, that makes a bit of sense. Oh, boy. Okay, well, we draw because we have to take this king rail. We have to take this king rail now. Tree swallow. Do we just go full tuck here? Do we just go full tuck? Common swift. I think we definitely have to take these 2. We have to steal a worm. This is very tricky. This is very tricky. I'm not sure what to do here. So I could just go swallow. I don't know, swallow Martin in the awareness. It's only 2 points every time. I'm looking at a lot of cards, but it's only 2. I'd really be gambling on finding that mute sword or that chiff chaff. And there's absolutely no guarantee they show up. I think Grass and Martin would be safer than pivot. And yeah, see where that takes me. So I think probably this woodpecker is the odd one out. Not sure that's going to get much use. Coot comes up, so more tucking birds. More tucking birds. And red knot as well. Man, I'm smelling a Raven, but even if not, the tucking birds that they've got definitely scare me. Definitely scare me. So we'll see. We'll see what they choose to do here. And If I can steal that seed from them and get this cowbird down, I think that could be helpful. So let's have a look. It's a white stork. It's not a raven. Not yet, at least. Okay, they're pivoting. This is interesting. Pivoting away from the wetlands, which is their only food source. So we'll see how that works out. But I think we force this down because we're pretty much guaranteed that they're going to lay eggs. Yeah, they haven't got any eggs. They need to lay eggs before they place something. And I do think I want to get this down. So we'll use a rodent because we want to keep a fish for this king roll. So there we go. Behaviours from last game would already have 3 points. But that's Wingspan. So, such is life. But yeah, that would be good. That'd be good, cowbird. Lots of egg space on this yellow throat, so we're hopefully going to be able to fill up as much as possible. A couple of bold nest spaces here as well. Definitely don't mind that. Okay, they picked up the coot. It's very interesting stuff. And they've given another worm. Right. Do I pick up that very swift? I kind of think I do because it's the end of round goal. I've got lots of cards. I've got lots of birds that need worms. And potentially I pick up that red knot as well, which also needs worms. So I can steal that worm back off them, and there's nothing in the feeder for them to replace it with. So I think we do that. So we'll go 2 off the top first. Eastern Phoebe. Oh, that's not what you want to see, because I really don't want to give worms to a white stork. But maybe I just go hell for leather here. Maybe I just go hell for leather. Oh. I mean, Common Swift and Honey Buzzard is a really good combo. So I think I might keep it just for that. Maybe the Hawk. Oh, I don't know. There's so many good options here. Maybe I'm getting too distracted by that next end of rounds because I'm keeping all the birds that can tuck stuff. I think this Phoebe would be handy just for the occasional worm and the egg space for tempo. I think probably Tree Swallow. Sorry. I think that one goes. Oh, now Woodstalk comes up. So many good birds. This is a bit like the round 2 from last game where all the good birds just kept coming up one turn after another. So yeah, maybe tricky decisions lying ahead. Sure, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. With all these birds that eat worms, like so many. Imagine if Red Knot gave me food or expert. How good that would be. Okay, they've drawn again. Oh no, they haven't. They laid eggs. Okay, that's handy. That is handy. Right. Oh, so considering it's total birds, I might be able to smash a few birds down here. Just thinking, do I draw again? Steal the rodent and play the hawk and the swift. And maybe the other swift, or maybe the martin. I've got lots and lots of birds I want to play, so if I'm going to be tucking, I think I want to draw again. And it is disruption value as well. I mean, you always get this with this black-headed gull. I can steal this rodent and they can't replace it, so yeah, we can just be a bit annoying, but now the tucking birds show up all the wetlands, which do make things interesting. Probably this sparrow goes. But yeah, man, wish I'd kept the tree swallow now. But we could still full tuck this. Lots of options available. What are they doing? Barn swallow goes down. Okay, so they have just forced it. They got sick of not having food. They forced it, but this is interesting because they've got so many cards. They're kind of like me, loads of cards. But they've got no food, and I do have food, so that helps. But yeah, man, I mean, if this cowbird is going to supply us with lots and lots of eggs, maybe going grasslands isn't the way. Yeah, how are they going to look? So they're going to get, I think they'll get 1 more bird for tucking, so they'll have 3. I think we could have more than that. Bobby as well. Potentially play that on top of something, but I'm just thinking so much synergy here with this Vo Swift, the Honey Buzzard, and this Common Swift. Feels like a shame to waste that. And I think with all these big point birds, like look at this Red Knot, this King Rail, this Hooded Warbler, or Blue-winged Warbler even. I'm going to want to take food lots. And this will get me points and more food, so I think we are going to play this. Not a bird I lean on very frequently, but yeah, I think this might be the way. This could be. I don't want to dare utter the words in case I change my mind, but this could be an Air Sando. As we shift into round 3, we could just ignore the grasslands completely and just go with the Blackbird for some extra tucks. I think in an ordinary game I'd probably put Blackbird in the grasslands and just tuck all of this, but Visionary Leader, those 7 points, it's nothing to be sniffed at, so definitely worth trying to manage that. And yeah, I mean, I know they're going to be laying eggs, right? Surely they're going to be laying eggs. Or draw birds and giving me more worms. Okay, I can't draw birds and steal their worm this time. I mean, I could, but they could always reroll, so not quite as worth it. Oh man, do we play this hawk? Do we play this hawk, or do we just take food? I'm kind of tempted to take food and then play this Swift if we get loads of worms. Hopefully we get a seed as well so we can play Blackbird in the wetlands. I think that would be worth it. But yeah, I don't think there's any way they play... Oh, I don't know. Is there a way they play 2 birds here? Could they double play into a Benelli or something in the forest? Let's play Swift first. Because I'm going to want to do that. Either way, it would either be food and Swift, or it would be Hawk and Swift. So we'll play the Swift. And then, depending on what they do, because if we can win this end around anyway, I think I want to take food, and I want to maximize, try and get as many worms on this Swift. But yeah, this works really well with Honey Buzzard if, and it is a big if Honey Buzzard actually hits. Because, as we saw in round 1, didn't quite work out that way. But it looks like they're going food. They are going food. That's really interesting. That is very interesting. They only get 1 food. So they want to play this Rolling Wing Swallow. That's what's going on here. 100%. So yeah, okay. We win this end around. So yeah, I think we take food because I do want this seed. The berry I can live with. Yeah, probably. I don't know. This is quite tricky. This could be handy later, but yeah, I think maybe the Snowy Owl is the one that goes. So come on, Honey Buzzard. We want worms. We want worms. We're not going to get worms. It's going to be one of those games, isn't it? From the Honey Buzzard. It's a bit annoying. And even more annoying because now the bird feeder's in such an awful state for re-rolling. Right, do we use any of the worms now? Kind of don't think we do. I think we skip now because I'd rather use the worms to get more birds down. I think I can see a Benelli's Eagle in the tray, so we're just going to go and grab that. No messing about. And another cowbird, so double pinks. We like to see that. So we'll pick up those 2. I think we'll take this kinglet as well. Double play in the forest. Yes, please. And we're still a worm. And they're not going to be able to replace that. Oh, I'm so sorry. But, hey, perks of Honey Buzzard missing, right? Perks of Honey Buzzard missing. We get to steal their worm, and they don't get to replace it, so... yeah. Sorry about that. But that's Wingspan. So yeah, what do we get rid of? Mallard, you're the odd one out. And yeah, I think we get this cowbird down because I think it's pretty clear they're going grasslands here. I think it's pretty clear that they want to be going grasslands. And certainly with that last end around goal, they're going to want to lay eggs a lot. So we play this cowbird. We've got the kinglet for more bowl nest space. We've got even more bowl nest space with this warbler. So they're giving out worms, clearly desperate to get this swallow down. So let's play cowbird. Yep. Play cowbird, and then I suppose Benelli's eagle. Maybe we just play that this round. It's kind of getting late for blackbird here. Maybe we just play this for our bird with tuck cards. And then Swift is another one. Oh, Bee-Eater. Man. Okay. So they're really going to be gambling on these worms now. They've seen what my buzzer can do, and hopefully, for their sake, the Bee-Eater can do a bit better. Yeah. Definitely don't want to give worms. I definitely don't want to give worms, but this could be handy. Egg space. Oh man. Maybe I just play Benelli. Maybe I just play Benelli. Just trying to work this out. I want to play something in the forest before I take food so that I can start chucking cards. Although again, with Visionary Leader, let's think about this. When I play Benelli, that's going to cost me 4 cards. I'm definitely going to need to draw again. I could just draw again now, actually. If I draw again now and they lay eggs, I could then double play. Draw cards, double play, take food, play Benelli. I think that works. So yeah, let's take a seed, which we kind of do need, I suppose. Maybe. Can always use it for this this double play. So many cards in my hand. Trying to keep track of these is going to be a pain. But yeah, this is a weird game. This is a very weird game. It definitely feels like one of those games where it is going to be all about playing birds. Because as I said, lots of big ones. Benelli, still got this red knot, still got this king rail, which I might not even play anymore, and this blue wind warbler. So yeah, a lot of options. Okay, they are laying eggs, it seems. The eater hits, so they'll be happy. We're going to get 2 eggs, which is going to make us happy. So let's think about this. I think they're going to lay eggs again, because I think they want another worm. So we'll take our 2 worms, or our 2 eggs. Yeah, I think they'll want to lay eggs again. I know, there's every chance they've got like a bush tit or something. And I think with all these extra cards, you probably prefer that, but yeah, they're gonna lay eggs again this round, surely. So I think I can get away with double playing here and then taking food, and then playing Benelli. So let's do precisely that. Let's play Kinglet. We use Seed, and this boldness space I think is going to help us out. Because actually, do we maybe we just play Benelli? Just in case we don't get enough turns. Yeah, maybe that's a safer play. Don't need you, don't need you. And I think at this point, don't need you either. So yeah, with the common Swift at this end around, that is going to be 3 birds. With tuck cards. I think they'll also get to 3. I know there's every chance they've got Eastern Imperial or Goshawk or something. Like when they've got all these birds. Yeah, come on, Grackle, okay. That is strong for them. Okay, so they definitely lay eggs here. They definitely lay eggs. Do I play Hobby on top of Yellowthroat? And then when the eggs come in, play Warbler? How many more birds can I afford to play? I think maxing out this visionary leader, I think this is going to be too difficult with all these birds I want to play. But think about the 7 turns left. 7 turns left. If I'm playing and or tucking every turn, I only have 1 left over. So maybe that last turn, instead of playing or tucking, I draw and it's 4 points. I don't know. We might end up missing this. After all this talk of how amazing this bonus card's going to be, we might end up missing it. But yeah, I'm really tempted. I've got to say, I'm really tempted to play this hobby on the yellow throat for the end of round. So I think that is what I will do. It's 4 points minimum. And yeah, that is going to get us. I think that will get us either a tie or a win on the end of round. So there's 3 more points. I'd be surprised. I don't even think there is a way for them to get up to 5 birds with tuck. So they'll either be on 3 or 4. In which case, getting to 4, yeah, that is going to help. So we got a lot of points, 50 points. It's a very weird board. Again, behaviorist. This is ridiculous. Didn't even think about that. But man, yeah, this is the game for behaviorist. Wish I could have brought that bonus card over from last game, but you can't always get what you want in Wingspan, unfortunately. But there we go, they are laying eggs. So now the eggs go up here. And yeah, I think I'll play this Blue Wind Warbler. Yeah, because I'm still going to have at least 1 worm to tuck. Can we put it here? Maybe I want to play this later. I think we'll do that. That gives us 5 egg spaces. That's 2 turns of them laying eggs for us to sort ourselves out. And yeah, playing more birds, we're going to clear out that space. So what do we think they could play? As I say, it could be another eagle or similar. But we shall see. We're going to get some common swift tuck, so that's the main thing. But man, oh man, this game has been a weird one. This has been such a weird game. I'm actually not really sure who's doing better here, because they've got a really good engine, but it's taken a long time to get set up. And with my double pinks, I'm definitely looking strong. Definitely looking strong. So yeah, I think this could go either way. This is in the balance. If we do choose to play these bonus card birds and get some good bonus cards, I think we should be looking good. But yeah, if they do have the other eagle, or maybe they're going to find it with this white stork, we're probably not going to look quite so good. But yeah, we'll see. Oh no, they're laying eggs again. Okay, hobby, big brain play. That was 7 points, so we'll take it. We'll take it. Winning this end around. Very happy. And then yeah, some decisions to make. Do we draw cards and hit Visionary Leader? Do we just take food and play birds? We'll have to wait and see. I think this red knot is probably going to get played. I think we have to lay eggs once in that last round, I suppose, for the end of round. Unless we play a Star Nest bird, but I don't really want to play this Phoebe. But here we go. Honey Buzzard, please, you've missed twice. Please don't miss the 3rd time. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. It could have been so much worse. And yeah, I think at this point, we just max out these worms. And win the end of round. So there we go. Some more points on the board. And there's the Belsaverio. We would have definitely liked. Definitely would have liked that. Oh man. This is where the calculations are going to have to get quite intense, I think, on this final round, because we've got Visionary Leader points to play with. Always. always complicates things. And yeah, with the egg space, as it currently is, definitely makes things challenging as well. So, I suppose actually, yeah, they're not going to play their swallow now, are they? Surely they're not going to play the swallow. If they don't, and I take food, that is another point, technically, because it is another worm. They are playing the swallow. I mean, this is super late. It is more points, it is more egg space, but very, very late. Oh, okay, how do we play this? How do we play this? So if we draw cards, we draw 3 more. We end up on 9. And 4 turns left, which means, yeah, play or tuck every turn, we get down to 5. So drawing cards would be 4 points. That is the same as laying eggs. So that's our benchmark. Laying eggs, as I said, might be necessary for the end of round. But this is the annoying thing. I want to pick up that Viria, but I can't pick it up now. And I think if I wait, they're going to reset the trade with the White Stalk. So I think it's probably not going to be there either way. Oh, man. Okay. Do we play... And this is going to sound really weird. Do we play Forest Phoebe because of egg space and because it saves us a turn laying eggs and every worm is a point? Or do we not want to give worms because it's going to help them play birds? Let's think about this. They lay eggs. They're laying 5 eggs a turn. They're going to run out of egg space. I think that you lay eggs twice, you play a bird, and then you lay eggs. I think that's the only way. And you probably pick up this Bell's Vireo. Maybe I can get away with giving away worms. If Beta hits twice, they can lay eggs twice, play Bell's Vireo. I suppose if I give them a worm, maybe they double play. And that's not good. It's basically a 1-point turn that potentially gets me a couple of worms, which is a couple more points. I don't know. The more I talk about it, the less convinced I am, so. Do we just take food here? Maybe we just take food. I suppose you could play Woodpecker and screw Visionary Leader and use the extra cards to chuck for more food. And then, yeah, just maybe play Woodpecker, take food twice, and then play Red Knot, and then or play King Rail if the food's better, and then lay eggs. I think we're going to have to lay eggs at some point. Let's play this Woodpecker. Let's gamble on the bonus cards. I've talked myself into it. Let's see what we're going to get. We're going to get Omni. We're going to get Omni. I think that is King Rail. That is King Rail going to be played, so. That was worth it. And it's going to be even more worth it if they lay eggs here. Give me more worms. We want this bee to give lots of worms. And 1 fish. That's the ideal situation, so. Yeah, I think it's food twice, King Rail once, and then eggs. And I think if we go food twice, we'll get... What's that going to be? In the region of 8 food. So if we get perfect food, King Rail and 5 Swift Tucks. I suppose we've got the Honey Buzzard as well. That's actually going to work. Because it's not been working so far. But yeah. Options are available here. I don't think we can get so much food that we could play Red Knot and King Rail. But that might be an option as well. Okay, yeah, they have picked up Bell's Vireo. Quite sensible, I think. As I say, oh, Whipping Crane pops up. Well, we can't go for that. Or can we? Or can we? It is 2 more points. The King Rail does still hit Omni. And if drawing cards here does hit Visionary Leader. We'd have to draw cards instead of taking food an extra turn. We'd now have to draw cards. It would be draw cards, take food, lay eggs, play Whipping Crane, or other 4 turns. when we take food, we can still chuck a card, so we can get 5 food. Whooping Crane is a lot more flexible, so we can use any food we want. So we'd be able to get 5 foods, play Whooping Crane with 3 of them, have 2 extras. Hopefully they're worms for the Swift, and then see if we get off the buzzard. Oh, okay. I think that's worth it, because I'm thinking food would probably be at most 2 or 3 points, because it's going to be 1 more tuck on the Swift, and maybe 1 or 2 more worms for this Swift. If drawing cards here guarantees 4 off Visionary Leader, it gets me another worm, and that's going to stop them playing the Bellsvirio. Yeah, okay, we draw cards here. We draw cards here because Whooping Crane is 2 more points, and Visionary Leader is 4 points as well. So for pure disruptive value, this is why Black-headed Gull is so annoying to play against. Even late in the game like this, yeah, when you're solely reliant on a Bee Eater and all you need is worms, and the feeder looks like this, it's not exactly ideal. So yeah, my opponent will be annoyed for sure. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I think we can. Oh, we can't. I suppose we can't. Yeah, we can't chuck the card. But we can still tuck on the Swift. So I think, like I say, I think that was worth it. Being able to hit Visionary Leader. We draw cards, play Whooping Crane, hope for Behaviorist, and then we lay eggs. I think that's the sequence. So yeah, my opponent, I think they're a little bit stuck here. Depends. I mean, surely they've got something else to play, right? Surely they've got something else to play. But they are going to need something else to play. Because as I say, egg space is a problem, and I mean, that's pretty bad for us because no worms. Although, to be honest, I don't think it matters, because we'll take 3 random food for the Crane, and then the Swift will get another worm. So, but yeah, that is an ouch moment. That is an ouch moment for sure. Not getting the worm, but it's the risk you take with Bee Eater. So okay, there we go. We get some eggs. Get some eggs. And yeah, we take food here. Take food, play Whooping Crane, we end with 5 cards. We still get a turn. Spare to lay eggs, so let's do that. Let's do... Yeah, we'll do that. Then we'll play the Crane. But man, I'm going to say it again, this has been a really weird game. There's been so many birds that I picked up and wanted to play, and got very excited when they came up, and just not played them. So very, very strange board. But man, my opponent's engine at the end of me, what has this been? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But they have given me 2, but it's still 6 points. It's more than I've been scoring most turns here. So they are going to be close, but man, this is a nightmare endgame scenario here. Full eggs with 1 food and 2 turns left. I'm honestly not sure what you do here. They just laid eggs again. I think they have, or maybe they went for food. But you don't want to really be doing either of those things for your penultimate turn. So they have laid eggs. I suppose what they're thinking is, I don't have the egg space, which is a very, very valid point. So we do miss out on 1, but never mind. We'll play Whooping Crane. We'll see if we can get lucky and find Behaviorist. We can't, but we'll find Rheumatologist for 4, so we'll take it. Take it. So yeah, 93 points. We lay eggs for 4. We get 4 off the end of round, and we get some Swift Tugs. So we should be getting triple digits here. And yeah, I honestly don't know. There's a lot of tucks, there's a lot of eggs. There's not a lot of birds down, and not a whole lot of end around points, and only 1 bonus card. So bonus cards, we've been strong. 14 points from 3. You definitely take that. So yeah, has worked out This visionary lead has been the biggest headache in the world. But it has worked out. Okay, Titmouse into Screech Owl double play. Like I say, I think they've got Falconer, so that might not be terrible. That might not be terrible, but we are going to lay eggs. And yeah, make sure we get some on those ground nests. We'll give one to the hobby as well, because it was nice earlier. Getting us the end of round win. Now here we go into the teals. Please, Buzzard, if this is when you're going to hit 3 worms, this is when I want you to. I'll take 2. I'll take 2. So we get 4 tucks here on the Swift. Very nice. Some extra points. And we go into the scores, and I got no idea. I got no idea. I know we've scored strongly, but they had a pretty scary grass. And so hopefully with bird points, I think we should be pulling out into the lead. We do have a bit of a lead there. Bonus points. Okay, they only had 3, and we had 40, so it's looking strong. End of rounds as well. We definitely scored well. It's all going to be about, is it enough? Because eggs, they're going to pull it back. And I know they've got some tuck cards, but hopefully, do we have enough? And we do have enough. It's 105 to 91 for the win in the end. So, yeah, I'm just going to look at this board one more time because that is weird. Very weird board, but man, that's the power of the Black-headed Gull and the early card draw with that yellow throat. Really, really nice. Very swift, gotta say. I thought I'd get more usage out of that, but a couple of tucks, couple of worms. Yeah, it definitely helped out with that end of round as well. Let's take a look at my opponent's bonus card. That stings. That stings. To have Oologist and to have a crazy grassland like this and to not max it out. Definitely don't see that very often, but yeah, definitely an interesting game. Lots and lots of cards. Lots and lots of cards. But really, I think they struggle for food, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know if maybe if one of these two had come up earlier, that definitely would have helped out, but just not really having those forest options either seems like it was the nail in the coffin. But I'll take it. It's another win, and that puts us through, so we're very happy with that. Into the next round. A couple of good games, a couple of strong scores. And yeah, if you want to see the remaining games in this tournament, I'll try and get as many of those featured as I can. So do stick around, do subscribe, and I'll see you again for another game very, very soon.